Hi, and welcome to this practice. You will need two 1.5 liter mineral water bottles filled up. These props will act not only as weights to spice up your workout today, but they will also serve as visual markers, support apparatus, and massage tools. If you don't manage to find any bottles at home, don't worry, you can also follow the practice without them. Just visualize and feel that they are there. So let's get right into it. We'll place the two bottles lengthwise across your mat and lie down over the bottles with the bottles right underneath your shoulder blades. Stretch out your legs, let your arms rest out by the sides. Make sure the head is touching the floor. And work on allowing the chest to open up, the collarbones and the shoulders to widen. Once you're comfortable, bring your awareness to the deepening of your breath, letting go of everything that has happened earlier on today. And finding all the space that you need. And a few more breaths here. In and out slowly. And now ready to come up, place your forearms onto the mat. Prop yourself up. And come onto all fours. Arrange the bottles so that they are the tips of the bottles are pointing towards the front of the mat. I will prepare for child's pose with both bottles supporting your forearms. So this adds as a little lift, so your armpits stay lifted, your upper arms stay lifted. Walk your arms forward, come onto your fingertips and let your heart soften and breathe here. Slowly come back up. Now place the bottles upright next to each other, right around underneath your belly, and come onto all fours, moving into cat-cow as you inhale, dropping the belly in towards the bottles and exhaling, pulling and lifting away from the bottles. At your own pace, we'll do about 10 rounds here. Taking your time, arching your spine, letting the belly sink in towards the bottle caps. And as you exhale, lifting away as far away as you can away from the bottle caps. Place the bottles right somewhere underneath your armpits when you perform downward facing dog. So imagine that you don't want your armpits to collapse in towards the bottle caps. So you're pressing and pushing back with your arms. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Press down evenly through your knuckles and through your finger pads. As you push the floor away from you, send your hips up towards the ceiling and press down through the heels, doing all that without collapsing your armpits in towards the bottles. So there's a lift through the armpits and keep the upper back broad. And take a few deep breaths. Yeah. Come back onto all fours and remove one bottle to the side. Right. And with your right hand, hold on to the bottle. We'll do a few tricep extensions here and extend your arm back and pull your arm in. About 10 rounds like this. Careful to move from that only from that elbow hinge. Firing up your tricep. And keeping that right shoulder firm. I'll switch sides to the left, keeping that left shoulder firm, extending from that left elbow. At the leg action, same thing with that right arm, but extend the left leg back first. Bring your right arm up and then extend together. So as you extend the right arm, you extend the left leg and then pull that left heel in about 10. Feel the left hamstring begin to fire up. Now switch sides. The bottle in your left hand. Extend your right leg back. And about 10 rounds, extending from the right knee and from the left elbow this time. Curling and extending. And firing up the right hamstring and your left tricep. And release. Now I'm going to take plank. Oh, before plank, come back into child's pose with the bottles right underneath your forearms. Extending with the arms, pushing back through the hips. And a gentle, soft sinking of the heart space. Back onto all fours. I'm going to move into plank holds. So place the bottles in an upright position, somewhere at the center of the mat, and come into a high plank position. So when you come into high plank, the bottles should be around right underneath your belly. Keeping you from allowing the hips to sink. We're going to stay here for about a minute or so. So press down through your arms, again pressing down evenly through your knuckles, finger pads, so that you take off some weight from the wrists. Knit in your ribs, draw in your navel, firm your leg muscles. So your arms, your abs, your shoulders, your legs are all activated. A slight gaze to the front and keep breathing. Hold on there. Strong arms, strong legs, strong abs. Now press back and rest in downward facing dog for a moment here. Into high plank again. Now I'm going to tap that right leg out and back into the center. Out, in, out, in. I'm careful to keep the shoulders level and the hips level. And back to down dog. Back to high plank, left side, left leg taps out and in, keep going. And back to down dog. Come forward to high plank, we'll do alternate taps. Right, center, left, center, keep going. Back to down dog. Begin to walk your feet forward to the center of the mat. And bring your hands back and fold forward. Do a little wrist stretch by bending at the wrists so that the backs of your hands gently press into the mat. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Slowly come up, rise, and release. Right, now we're going to use only one bottle. We're all warmed up now. Moving into our first flow of the day. With the bottle in between both hands, stand at the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart. As you inhale, bring both arms up, still holding the bottle, and exhale, lean over to the right side and press down through the left leg. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left side, press down through that right leg. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, lean back to arch. And inhale, exhale, fold forward to the mat. And halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step your right leg back, left leg back into plank, lower to the ground. Roll the bottle forward, hold both ends with the hands and lift into locust, stay and breathe. And release. Push yourself back up into downward facing dog. Bring the bottle just right behind your wrists, and just underneath your face, and then inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, round to the back, and step forward without touching the bottle into a high lunge. Step your left leg forward without touching the bottle into a forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow down. And bring the bottle in between both hands. Inhale, come up and reach up. Exhale to the right side. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, lean to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean back to arch. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bow down. Next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step both legs back and lower to the ground. And bring the bottle right in front of you and lift everything up. Arms up, legs up, stretch out through the arms, through the legs, and release. And push yourself back up into downward facing dog. Place the bottle right underneath your face, behind your wrists. And extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your left knee forward towards the chest, round through the upper back, and step in front of the bottle. And step your right leg forward. And halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bow down. And inhale, hold the bottle in between both arms, hands reach up. Exhale, lean over to the left side. And inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean back, arch. Back to center and fold forward. And halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, right leg, left leg back, plank, lower to the ground. Bottle in between both hands, lift up into locust. And release. Push up. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee forward towards the chest, step over the bottle, and come down onto your left knee into your low lunge. And bring the bottle in between both hands, and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lean over to your right. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean back. Arch, lifting your heart up. Exhale, release. Lift the left knee off the floor. Step your left leg forward. Forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Reach up. Exhale, over to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right side. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, lean back, lead with the shoulders, lift your heart up. Exhale, bow forward to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale, and step both legs back. Plank, lower to the ground. Locust with the bottle in between both hands and lift. In the upper back, work with the weight of the bottle. Exhale, release. Push yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Bring your left leg up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards your chest, round, and step your left leg over the bottle. High lunge. And dropping your right knee, low lunge. Bottle in between both hands. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lean to the left side. And center, inhale. Exhale, over to the right side. Center, inhale. Exhale, arch, back. And back to center. Release the bottle. Lift the right knee off the floor. Step your right leg forward. Forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. With the bottle in between both hands. Inhale, right, reach up. And exhale, release. Okay, take a breather here. And come back to the breath. I'll take this time to wipe off the sweat like me. Now we'll require both the bottles, one in each hand. Stand at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. As you inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, dive forward, bend. And halfway lift, inhale, exhale, step back to plank, and adjust so that your bottles are right underneath your chest. Alright, plank, and you lower your plank into the bottle support. Pause there, make sure your knees and thighs don't touch the floor, and push back up into plank. Lower, touch the bottles, pause for a moment, and push up with strong arms. One more like that. Lower to the bottles and push up to plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Come down onto both knees. You're gonna step your right leg forward. And then come up into a warrior one position. Root down through that left heel. Bend your right leg into a 90-degree angle. And bring the bottles in front of you and out wide. Both bottles forward and out to the sides. Forward and out to the sides. Forward and open up into warrior two position. Turn so that your palms face up, holding the bottles, and reach the arms up and out to the sides. Up, out to the sides. Up, out to the sides, and place the bottles back down. Make your way back. And step your left leg forward. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, bow down. Hold the bottles and reach your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. And step back and take high plank. Adjust the bottles so that they come right underneath the chest and the belly. Lower. Inhale, push up to high plank. Exhale, lower to the bottles. Push up. Lower. Push up. And back to down dog. And lower onto your knees. Now step your left leg forward. Take the bottles with you. Come up into warrior one position. Arms reach forward. Inhale out to the sides. Exhale, bring your arms forward. Keep your elbows straight. Inhale out. Exhale forward. Inhale out. Exhale forward. Inhale to warrior two. Stay there. Turn your palms up and reach your arms up. Exhale out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale out to the sides. And release both bottles back down. And step your right leg forward bend. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, reaching up with the bottles. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Bottles, arrange them to support your push-ups. Exhale, lower to the bottles. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale downward, facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Step your right leg forward. Come up into warrior one again. And this time, arms reaching forward. Turn so that your palms face up and do a bicep curl. Extend, curl. Extend, curl. Extend. Warrior two. Same thing here. Bicep curls. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. And plant the bottles back down. Step your left leg forward, bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale with the bottles, reach up. Exhale, release your arms by your side. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Adjust the bottles a little bit lower to support your push-ups, lower to the bottles. Inhale, push up, firm and strong legs. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Lower onto your knees and step your left leg forward. Come up to warrior one. Okay. And bring both arms in front of you. Turn your palms up, bicep curl. So careful to not drop your elbows when you do this. Out to the side into warrior two position, keeping the elbows high. Curl and extend. 3 of these. And back to center. Step your right leg forward, bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach your arms up. Exhale, release. Right. Place the bottles down. Take a breather or sweat white before we move on to your final sequence. Again, we're going to use both bottles in both hands. Stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, bend your knees into chair pose. And hinge from the hips until your body is parallel to the ground. And do a roll here with both arms. And lifting back your arms up into chair, straighten the legs. Again, bend, chair pose, leaning forward. Do a roll, lower, back to chair, and stand up. Chair, lean forward, lift the bottles up into a row, release, and back to chair, inhale, stand up, squat, exhale, chair, slowly all the way sit down. And use only one bottle. And shift your feet a little bit forward and bring the bottle in between both arms, both hands, and twist to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll down. And bring the bottle up over the head. Inhale. Exhale, reach the bottle forward and roll back up. 2 more rounds like that. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll slowly down and reach up. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. Keep the feet planted. 1 more round. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, roll back up to the front. And place the bottle by the side. And push yourself back up. Forward bend with both bottles in the hands. And inhale, arms reach up. And exhale back into your chair pose. Lean forward, hinge from the hips. Do a roll. Lift the elbows up. Lower. Back to chair. Stand up, inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lift into a roll. Inhale, release. Exhale, chair. Inhale, stand up. One more. Exhale, chair. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, do a roll. Lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, chair, chair, chair. Going lower, 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 lower. And now sit. One bottle in between the hands. Reach the bottle forward. Inhale, exhale. Twist right. Center, inhale. Exhale, twist left. Center, inhale. Exhale, roll down. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll down. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, reaching your arms up. And exhale, roll back up. And release the bottle. Get ready to push yourself back up into a stand. Forward bend. Hold the bottles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Reach up. One more round. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, do a roll. Inhale, release. Exhale, to chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, roll. Inhale, release. Exhale, chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, roll. Inhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, chair. Going lower and sit. And final round. One bottle in between the hands. Twist right. Center. Twist left. Center. Roll back. Reach the bottle up. And exhale, roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll back. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Center. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. Reach up. Inhale. And take a breath here. Alright. A little bit more core work. You're going to hold the bottle in your palms and extend both legs up to the ceiling. Let the bottle help to anchor your arms down. As you exhale, lower both legs. Hover, inhale, up. Exhale, lower to hover, inhale, up. Keep going. We're aiming to do about 10 here. So as you're doing this, keep your whole spine in a neutral position. So there really needs to be lots of engagement in the abs and also the knitting in of your rib cage so that you don't puff your chest up. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Keep the head on the floor. And inhaling as you bring the legs up. Exhaling as you bring the legs down. Bend your knees and place both feet on the mat to rest. Now we'll need 2 bottles, one in each hand, and your arms out to the sides in a T shape. The bottles are again anchoring your arms down. Bend your knees, bring your knees just over the hips, lower both knees to the right side. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the left side, back to center. Keep going like this. So we're doing about 5 each side, so 10 twists altogether. Keep the shoulders rooted. Keep your shoulder blades planted. And keep your knees and anchor them together. Ankles together, operating both legs as if they were one. And now release. Rest. Letting everything go. Now we're moving towards the last bit of our practice here. Come on up. Now your bottles will act as massage tools, so if you don't have your bottles, you can maybe use your hands to administer some self-massage. And take one bottle, and with the narrow tip of the bottle where the cap is, just use that to gently massage the sole of your foot, pressing into all those feel-good areas, rolling about. Or you can use your thumbs to just press and give yourself a foot reflexology. And then change the other foot. Loosening up all those tense bits. Spend so much time on our feet. Right, now we'll use 2 bottles. One underneath your calf and one underneath your thigh. Place your hands behind you, lift the hips just off the floor and then roll. Let the full weight of your leg, so you're using only one leg, I'm doing the left leg. So rolling back and forth. You can also turn your legs side to side, whatever feels good. There's no right or wrong. So if you don't have your bottles with you, again you can plant your foot on the mat and using your thumbs to massage your calf muscles and your hamstring muscles. We'll move over to the other side. And plant your left foot on the mat. Your right leg is extended. And let that whole weight of your right leg press into your makeshift rollers. Or even better, if you have a roller, you can use that. So rolling forward and back. Just loosening up your hamstrings and your calves. Maybe turning your leg side to side. Take only one bottle. You're going to massage your glute area. So sitting on, let's start with the left side first. So your left glute or your left buttock is on the bottle. So rolling forward, maybe drawing circles forward and back. Maybe rolling up to your left sacrum. Whatever feels good. So allow that left hip to move around, opening and closing, and switch sides. Rolling your right glute this time, your right outer glute, inner glute, even up to your right sacrum, right lower back. Right. Now place both bottles on the mat. We're going to target your upper back area now. Okay. Place 2 bottles lengthwise across your mat, and you're simply going to lie back. Okay. So the bottles support your upper back, your hands just supporting your skull so that your head doesn't drop back, and you want no tension at all in your neck. And roll forward and back. The head is completely supporting the head. Your hands are completely supporting your head, and rolling all through those upper back muscles, those muscles that we've worked when we were doing all those hamstring, tricep extensions, bicep curls, all those engagement in the upper back workout just now. Come off the block. We're going to lie back on 1 bottle and place the bottle right at the base of your skull, right at those 2 bony bits at the base of your skull, and turning your head slowly side to side. If you don't feel much, you can press your head lightly or a little bit harder into the bottle until you feel that you're getting a nice massage. Option is you can use your thumbs and roll around those areas. Remove the bottle and place both bottles, one each underneath your knees. You're going to come into Shavasana here. So lie down as if you're getting into Shavasana, with the bottles right underneath your knees for support. Gives you relief in the lower back. Close down your eyes. Soften your jaw. Relax. Take a quick scan from your toes all the way and slowly up the whole body. Noticing which areas you are still holding on to tension. And consciously release every muscle, every bone, and feeling your skin rest into your flesh resting back against your muscles resting back against the bones. Let your breath flow at ease in and out your nostrils. Jaw is relaxed. Your eyeballs are resting back into the sockets. Your whole skull is relaxed. And your whole body is at ease. This is your safe space. You can stay here as long as you need to. Namaste, and thank you for practicing.